Welcome from the beautiful Catania. Well, it looks slightly dusty. Why it looks slightly dusty? Because it's next to a freaking volcano. And there's Baroque architecture. There's a bus, which I need to avoid. It's pretty awesome. You can admire it behind me. So I'll give you an overview. I'm in the center. There's a very nice church. Come on, church, show yourself. And yeah, you can get a feel for this place. I'm going to leave this place though, and the comfort of the city center, to climb a volcano. And how I'm going to do it? In a very lazy way, I'm gonna admit that. I read. Hope it's not going to rain. In case you wondered how much damage a volcano can do, and lava, that much. So below me, the house has been covered in lava in eruption in 1983, and it's just astonishing that we're still kilometers far from volcano, and the entire area was just covered with lava and the ground from explosion. It's magnificent. Some of the rocks are bigger than a car, and they were just flying through the sky. Oh, it's hard to imagine. Totally underdressed and totally not prepared, but I'm about to take a cable car to the top of the volcano, because that's what you do. I'm underdressed and underprepared, and Mount Etna is right now covered in clouds, and I'm taking a cable car out of all things because, it's quite high, and a couple of things can happen. You are not going to perform as well while climbing because the altitude sickness, it's a thing, especially when you are traveling from the seaside level. So that's something that you have to bear in mind, and I know this because I've made that mistake in Spain a couple of years back when I started to climb at 3,000 meters up, and I ran out of breath at some point, and it was a really bizarre experience, and it took me about a couple of minutes to figure out what's happening to me and why am I having such problems. So yeah, I'm gonna film the journey up. It should take about 20 minutes. It's very misty and it's full of lava everywhere. Well, not hot lava, it's just right now it's stone lava, but still it looks like some very bizarre landscape from a different planet, especially behind me when you only have that very fine lava sand or whatever it is, and the patches of some green, and it looks really incredible. And this, and that's behind me, you have just clouds. It looks just astonishing. The good news is you can rent a jacket, which means I'm gonna keep warm. The bad news is we've missed the bus, so we've got 1 hour to kill, so we're kind of walking around realizing that from the cable car there's another hour to, 2 hours to walk up, which is impossible with our timetable because the cable car and our bus returns at 4:30, so we can't do it. So we'll try to make back for 3 o'clock bus and see if we can go any further. The bad news is the altitude starts to affect me already, and every couple of steps I've been reminded that I'm needing oxygen. So yeah, my wife is doing much better than me, and as ashamed as I am, I have to admit that's to her. Yeah, what are you climbing? What volcano? Where is it? It's definitely not this one. This might look big, but this is just a spot It's a volcano spot, it's not even a volcano. The one is there, far away. I'm next to something that looked impressive at first, but turned out to be just a tiny spot. The volcano itself is huge and it's far, far away. For now, just to admire this landscape. It's barren, it's misty. I'd love to tell you this is all just volcano impressive fumes and everything. No, it's not. It's the cloud. There's a small retreat because we are defeated by Marta, and the visibility dropped a couple of meters just as we were past this small pimple there. So we're gonna go downstairs, down to the cable car to see what our options and what's the visibility actually on the top and whether it's worth paying another, I think it's 30 or something euros per transport up to see if it's worth seeing anything, because we might end up not seeing anything at all. Below us there is a smaller crater which we're gonna see on the way back. So yeah, that's me on the Mount Etna. It's a freaking volcano! Current visibility levels are astonishing, if you like, milky white. We just passed an island, so let's see how quickly it's gonna disappear. Okay, it's gone. Yeah. So much for the views. It's like everything's gone. Ghost town. Since the trip to the Mount Etna was slightly disappointing because of clouds, I managed to go to Silvestri lateral crater, which I'm descending into, because you can actually walk into it and see the scale of the actual lateral crater. While this is a tiny in comparison to anything else, it's huge if you think about the hole that spits out lava. It's absolutely massive. It's not going to be very visible on this video, however, and to be careful because there's lots of rocks around and people making some signs which I'm gonna show you, but I just wanted to show you how does it look like from inside. And this is the view of the crater from the top. It looks huge. And we can see how bad is the weather behind it. It's a really nice views in here. Shame all of it is covered with clouds right now, but it's amazing.